Hello, Kia, Leanne. Hey, Tamara. Hi, Kevin. I'm good. How are you? Hello, Cheryl, Tiffany, Anthony. Hey, Nichelle. How you doing? I'll leave my glasses down somewhere. Hey, Janice, Tiffany, uh, Lowry. How are you? Hey, Brenda, Bryant. Hey, my Annie Boo. Kentron, how are you? Hey, Lisa, Keisha Jones, Elizabeth Jones. You've been waiting on me? Oh, that is so sweet. Hey, Lori. Hey, Jessie Boo. Hey, Jessica Peavy. And Tanisha. Marietta Brown. Hey, Sugar. Hey, Tiffany. What's for dinner? Shrimp fried rice and honey chicken. Hey, Barbara. Mm-mm, Barbara. Hey, Shirley. This is Barbara. Hey, Barbie. Hey, Dee. Welcome, Optimum from Nashville, Tennessee. Hey, Beth. I'm doing good, Nichelle. It's good to hear from you, sweet pea. I got my hair and cleaning done and was bored. Okay. Well, hey, Sharonda. Hi, Karen. Thank you, Cheryl. Hey, Lady J. Hey, Stank. Will you look in my closet and see if I laid my glasses down in there, please? Okay. Oh, I got a hiccups. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all, is there anybody else that writes give you the hiccups? Oh, hey, Rhonda. Did I miss somebody? Yes, I did. Let me see. This lady J, Cheryl, Antoinette. Hey, Sugar. Nana is doing pretty good. I talked to her earlier today. That's from my brother-in-law. His wife, she has stage 4 breast cancer and ovarian cancer. Oh, God, I thank you, Lord. She's in hospice care. Okay, we'll do, sweet pea. We're hoping and believing and praying for strength for the family and for her. Alexis Garcia. Hey, Sugar Baby. Oh, Barbie, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, hey, Pat. My condolences to you, sweet pea. Hey, Miss Pumpkin. Hey, Olitha. My heart goes out to all of you that are going through something and know somebody that's struggling right now. I watched one of the ladies I've been following for a while. Muffins is my lover's. Her name is April. She lost her son, and I watched her video yesterday. And my God, thank you, Lord. I didn't even know what to say. Mm, I've been waiting on you for 2 days. Oh, oh my goodness. Well, by God's grace, I made it, Olitha. Hey, Allison. Hey, Sugar Cookie. Good evening. Regina Kimbrough, how are you? I found the cup. Girl, Michelle, you don't have to get you that I fallen and I can't get up thing, okay? You got to be careful, boo. Hey, Mika. Hey, Mika. French fries, potatoes, rice, all give me the hiccups. I don't know why. Hey, Tony Renfro. Key Cam in the fam. Hey, Key Cam in the fam. How y'all doing? I'm behind on comments. I had to scroll up. Well, hey, CJ. Hey, Red. How you doing? Hey, Peggy. Alexis Garcia. What's going on? Let's see. Jeanette. How are you? Jeanette M. Denise K. How are you? I haven't used it yet, Miss Parker. I haven't used it yet. Brandon is watching. He said, "The birth." Yes, I can. Yes, I can. We're gonna sing "Happy Birthday." Listen, my sister Patricia Brown, son, which is my nephew, Brandon. It's his birthday today, y'all. Hey, Cynthia. How are you? Cynthia Darby. Hey, Shanna. Hey, Gayline. We're doing good, Key Cam. Who am I talking to, Key or Cam? It's Brandon. When you come out, come with me to sing happy birthday. Pat is on here and he's with her. Bring your butt on here. Hey, midget. Hey, purple butterfly. Send me a put it in my back. Back cortisone. Okay, Cindy. Thank you, Key. Hey, Tasha Boo.
Brandon, happy birthday, bro. Somebody say you have a birthday.
Our birthday song. He want his birthday song. He's being a
From what I said.
he probably heard you. Hey Val, how are you from Miami?
I got you, bro.
Hey Leanne, hey T Mingo. I'm trying to catch up real quick. Watching from North Carolina. Thank you, Boo, for doing so.
Man, you're a grown ass man.
He's still our nephew, and he gets a birthday song.
That's why I can tell him a birthday song. Go ahead and start it off.
Hey Nell, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, our Boo.
What's up, fam?
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
I got a cool Bud Light for you.
We love you. We do.
Ashley.
We love you. We do.
Oh, yes, we do.
We love you. We love you. Happy birthday, our Boo. And may you have many more blessings to come.
Happy birthday, man.
It's your birthday, Brandon. I was going to call him Brian. It's your birthday, Brandon.
Yet, bro. What you say?
I'm going to stop till he stopped talking.
Oh, go ahead, baby.
Oh, he just done.
You called me over here.
You done messed up the whole song.
That man having a good time. Go ahead and say.
Just one of them days. Happy birthday, buddy. I'm not going to even try to finish the last part. That's kind of like Jeopardy. It is. Because your uncle is over here. Hey, Ash. Hey, Pink Sugar Mama. Hey, Kim. The life of this housewife. Hey, Margaret. Happy birthday, Brandon. Boom! It's your birthday, boo. It's your birthday, boo. It's your birthday, boo. Happy birthday to you. Hey, it's your birthday, boo. It's your birthday, boo. It's your birthday, boo. Happy birthday to you. We love you, buddy. Yeah, I don't even remember which one it is.
Hey guys, it's me. The
he over here. He clowning tonight, y'all. Yeah.
No.
Which one is it, Key or Cam? Because I didn't see. I have a puppy, 6 months old, a lamb. I am so happy. All right, Margaret. Hey, Ramona. Hey, Melody. Cheeseburger. Cheesebro. Hey, Ada. Hey, Thea. It's Pam. Okay.
What's her name? Rainier. Ain't it her birthday too?
Where's Rainier?
Rainier hanging out somewhere. Rainier gone.
Hey, Keisha from Fort Worth, Texas. Hey, Shelly's house.
Yeah,
Hey, Mommy, Pops. What's going on?
Okay, what's up, fam? Cam and the fam.
P and Q, how you doing, baby? Hey, Cindy Glass from Ontario, Canada. Hey, Ron E.
So what that mean right there? I'm a little slow. What's up,
Your
Cheryl Lee?
LIDW exchanger. God has answered my prayer. I don't know what that is, Margaret. You know, I'm a little slow over here. My crayon ain't sharp right now.
Boy.
Hey, Sabrina. What's going on,
Hey,
Regina?
Mia. Y'all ordered? What you got?
That.
I gave you my card details.
What about mom?
He gone. Lord, hey, Iris. Lord have mercy. Y'all see how he do that? He get him his card and let him go on there and order stuff online. Hey, Kim. I did it online. Tell me to pull it up on his computer. To bring the computer here. Something. I have no family here. Okay, Margaret. You know, look. I know. I'm glad you're feeling better, Margaret. Hey, she's living. Hey, Willie. How are you? Everybody doing all right this evening?
I couldn't know.
The weather here is pretty good. It's
The
been
wind blowing.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
It's about
been
what? It's been like 80.
it's been raining a couple of days this week.
Yeah. About
Like
84.
overnight, it rained. Okay, it rained.
It's trying to cool off.
Yes, that Houston flooding.
You talk to Billy.
Mm-mm. I just found out this morning that it was flooding in there. You know, because I don't watch the news. So
I thought that was last night you woke me up.
if I don't put them bifocals on, girl,
Is you trying to say my baby can't see?
look, I have to tilt my head up like this to see through the bifocals.
Hey, she like
Hey,
her
Diane.
mama Mimi. She see what she want to see. That's sweet. You gotta get this.
This shrimp fried
You
rice
tried
is
that
so
corn
good.
cob chicken?
Hey, Shayla.
Chinese.
I am eating shrimp fried rice and honey chicken. It's a combo plate. I had 4 egg rolls. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I had an egg roll tonight. Ooh, you don't watch the news either. Yeah, they had you around here looking real crazy. Bishop, how you doing? How's the family doing?
What's in the red cup?
Whatever you like.
Just light beer. That's all.
Whatever you like.
Bud Light. Y'all know. That's it.
Thank you. I had to get me some new ones. The other ones had to kick the bucket. It only had one arm on it. I got my little spare though.
You both blind as bats.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
she said we both blind as bats. Me and Miss Pumpkin both. Thank you, Peggy. How you doing? I have been wanting some shrimp fried rice for I don't know what, about the last couple of weeks. And I just couldn't take it. I was not turning on the stove.
A lot of people like honey chicken.
It's really good. It ain't that sweet.
Look, like you got syrup.
Amen, Margaret. When I tell y'all.
What's up, Nichelle?
Thank you, Margaret.
You know, I like those glasses with the little tint on it. I like tint. You know, prescription glasses.
You got a pair like this? What's going on, midget?
You got a pair like yours with the bifocals?
I think with the broke arm. Hey, Lenny. Probably the ones with the broke arm. Child, I did these glasses, Iris. Woo-hoo, for real. Bigger girl, look, go get you some glasses before your eyes get worse. Okay. Hey, cutie pie, look at them. because the pictures are the size of an eraser on this screen, okay? So look, I'm so glad I found this. I can, if everybody have a picture, I can see what you look like. Hey, Mila.
Mia.
Amen, Margaret. What's the order, State?
Mia, open the door.
Thank you for watching, Miss Pumpkin. The blindfold challenge was basically let me take this off a minute. The blindfold challenge was all in fun, and even though um I we set everything up on the table, and you kind of remember where things are at, and you also can feel and tell what's what. But once I had the blindfold on, exact placement was not easy. The exact placement was not easy. So I was able to get, feel a little bit, but it was still a little bit off because I kind of sort of was picturing it in my mind because from what I already saw, from before he put the blindfold on. So it was fun to see, how easily you can be thrown off when your sight is not good. Okay. Hey, Tamika, you need readers, child. I think my face being the computer so long. Y'all had Popeyes. Yeah, so it was all in fun. And Galen, because he knew that I memorized where everything was, so he decided to move stuff around. And so once I felt for it and I put my hand on it, okay, I know this was ketchup. I know this is this. But having to do things without any light, anything like that, I'm not saying it was hard, but um, it was fun. Hi, Jose. Greetings from Brazil. How are you? Nice to have you with us this evening. Um, DC Kool-Aid. I tried my best, y'all. It was fun. It was quick. It was easy. It wasn't supposed to be anything like break your neck kind of challenge, but just fun. You know. Thank you for tagging. I know it took me a long time, DC, to do it because we some greedy folks right here. Galen cannot cook a hamburger and it lasts longer than 5 minutes. So as soon as he cook hamburgers, everybody be standing at the stove with a plate. So we don't get them made and they sit there and then we all come out. They Soon as he cook a hamburger, everybody's right there to eat. Hey Mel, how you doing? Well, thank you, DC. Where's Lisa at? Hey y'all, I love to hear her say that. Hey y'all, thank you, Lenny. Thank you, Sugar Cookie. I gotta do it with the kids. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna do the hamburger and make a sandwich, like a sub sandwich challenge. Mm. Driving, okay. Hey Lisa, that's right, y'all traveling. Praying for traveling grace for you, okay? Hey Juanita, what am I eating? Shrimp fried rice and honey chicken. I think I might do shrimp fried rice again tomorrow because I'm loving this shrimp. Y'all, it has some egg rolls. Was so good, hurt my feelings. I started to have my son. I started sending him up there to the Chinese place to get me some more. But I bought one for because we were out, me and the girls, me, Janae, Jalen, and Mia. We were out today, and after they got out of school, and so um I ordered 4 egg rolls for us to eat, and then they gave Jalen a free egg roll in his meal. So um we told them things up. They were so good. I was mad that I only had one. Mm-hmm. So do we have anybody new tonight? Hey, Mercy. Aaliyah, how you doing? Dolores. The kids are in the back, honey. They tired. Hello, Tamala. My husband and I are relaxing, watching you, and I'm boiling some peanuts. Oh, you're gonna have them spicy, like the Cajun peanuts. Hello, Cynthia Hubbard. Hey, beautiful. Mm. Boy, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Mm. Hey, Maria. You like the burger challenge? Thank you, sweet pea. LN, hello. How are you? It's Don D. How you doing? You good, buddy? Mm. Mm. Y'all, I have not even touched the honey chicken. The shrimp fried rice is so good. That's wonderful. Hey, Glitter. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute.
Right, order up.
That's my boo. Glitter girl. Y'all know who Glitter girl is. Look at that picture. Hey, Sugar. Hey, Charmaine. I have been worried about you until I found your videos. Mm-mm.
Get it red.
Uh-oh. Um, who is it? Come here,
Yeah.
look at Cynthia profile picture. Wait a minute. Where is it? It jumped. Look what she got on her profile picture. Them Dallas Cowboys.
Feel sorry for.
Good night, Rissa. Good night, sweet pea. You got to get started on dinner.
Oh.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Kim. Hey, Danielle. What's going on, Glitter Girl?
Topic.
I don't know. We're just checking
Just
in.
going with the flow.
Mm-hmm. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. Hey, Angela. You don't know how to add your. Oh, guys, you talking about don't bring Willie out. Hey, Angela Boo. I'm doing good. Different cup, yeah. Different cup, same drink. It might be something different. I don't know if it's the same drink. But Boo, look. Just know I love you to pieces. Do you hear me? Yes, little girl. And I hope that your days get easy. You know that easy breeze. Okay. Uh yeah. My thoughts are with you, sweet pea. Um hey Niecy B. Love you, love you, love you. Hey Diane. I didn't cook today. We ordered out. The kids wanted pizza. Janae, take the pizza. They be done burn it up again. I'll come check it. Daddy say he just checked it. Hey Valerie, all is well. How are you? Can you do a video on boiled peanuts in the future? I don't cook them like that, Cindy. I buy them frozen, already seasoned, and I just heat them up in the slow cooker. You know, I'm a quick, easy, breezy kind of cook on some things. I don't know all of that. I did it. I did it one time from scratch, and baby, that was a overnight process, huh? Okay. Want to take it out? Yeah. Hey Sharon. Mm. Pretty in pink. How are you? Not on the table. Help me. Sit on top of the pot. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Slide it off on me. Yeah. Come on, Chef Boy, Negro. You. Chef Boy, Negro in the house. Beverly. Hey, Penny. Alicia Johnson, how are you? I feel like I'm talking loud. Am I talking loud, y'all? Oh, hush, Janae. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hey, Galen. Cynthia Hubbard said the 49ers are going down.
Let's see.
He said, we'll see. What's the matter?
Are you not supposed to do a video?
Why? What's in your mouth?
And
Where you get candy from?
you and today, baby.
Hey, Tamika Cannon. Hey, Shirley Dixon. Yeah, we saved a piece of chocolate.
I,
It gets blown up in this house. Anybody want some honey chicken? I do. Mm. Here, give me some more rice. Oh, shoot. You got rice all under here. Oh, it is on. Mm.
It is all for you, Daddy.
Hey, Kelly. How you doing? Mm. So, I went to Michael's today, and baby, when I tell you,
Hey, Mom,
yes, son.
they got some fucking guts in it.
Yeah, don't. Oh, we're not gonna cut it open right now, okay? Baby, I was overwhelmed, and they had so much stuff. Why they so darn hot? They had stuff. What was that they had? Talking about, it said it was. I don't remember what. Oh, a pumpkin, a ceramic pumpkin that wasn't big as my head. They said $60. I politely left it right there. All right, Kelly, I don't like to hear that. I was like, dog, crazy. I see why people only shop in there and Hobby Lobby with a coupon. Shoot. They need to bring the prices down there. You don't need a coupon. Hobby Lobby cheaper. Okay, Kim. Y'all, let me tell you. I love coupons too. Do y'all watch this lady? Her name is One Cute Couponer. Baby. She live around here. That's some dedication. I only shop in there when they have the 150% off. Miss Lady Lee. Oh, you too, Charmaine. Oh my goodness. Mm, mm, mm. Oh my God. Mm, that's a raw deal there. Dog. Walmart got some good clearance sales going on. Good to see you too, Shirley. Regina, hey, sweet pea. Mwah. Hey, Melissa. What's going on, Melissa? Ooh, look. Hey, Susan. I mean, shrimp fried rice and honey chicken. I'm about to eat myself stuffed to the gills, okay? Under the honey chicken, they had a whole bed of rice, child. I was sitting here saying I wanted some more rice, and I asked for extra shrimp, and honey, they gave it to me. They did. They did. They did me right. Mr. Dragon. Gayla and I've been going to Mr. Dragon since Janae was 2.
They was finding desert. Got married in.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad. They been got married. No, you look mighty sexy in that black and white standing over there, lean back. Oh, you are relaxing things. I see it all over you. Relaxation looks good on
Mm.
you.
Mm.
I did find something good at Walmart. I had to put half of it back because I was like, I can't do this. Because prayers, God's timing, try not to be frustrated. Y'all have been answered. They are coming Wednesday to do our bathroom. Oh my goodness. The first phase to it. So I didn't buy anything to decorate in here with. Everything I bought goes for outside because there's going to be so much traffic in and out. It's going to take an entire day for them to redo that bathroom. And so I didn't want to start decorating. They be messing up my stuff. Okay. Yeah. So Oh God, I thank you. We got the call today. They were gonna come Monday, but the lady say when she scheduled it, she made a mistake because she didn't realize how expensive it was gonna be. So she had to send them on a different day when they don't have as many appointments. Hey Desiree. No, Cynthia. You found that Hobby Lobby is cheaper online. Y'all excuse me for sucking my teeth, but I got a bad tooth over here, and I have to keep everything out of it. Let me tell you something. Galen said he said I have never missed taking a bath so much in my life. He's a Galen and my kids are bath people. I'm the shower person, but they like to sit in that hot water in that tub. I don't do that. If I sit down in the tub, I got to get up and take a shower. Hey, Sherry Brown, I have to get up and take a shower. Hey, Curleen, it's good to hear from you, sweet pea. Oh my word. Hey, Sparkleen, how are you? I am relieved. I am so relieved. Oh, let me tell you, I've been doing, not any my usual. Do y'all know? It's like I've been doing some shopping, but not like, even if I get the urge, I see this and I see that. I have literally, I went to buy some tennis. I went looking for some stuff yesterday for the house, and I saw some tennis shoes that I wanted. I put them back. I was proud of myself. I didn't need them. I wanted them, but I didn't need them. They were on clearance for $25. I put them back. I did. Your husband like baths too? I know. As long as that water stay hot, they can sit in there and just bask in it. When I tell you, I was proud of myself. I was. But I thought, hey, Miss Jackie, I thought about getting them because I'm like, okay, I know when I get them, my girl's gonna take them. Look, my ponytail is wop from me getting in and out the car. That bad boy is going on another. It is what it is. But I was proud of myself. Now tomorrow, I have to pick up mulch. I didn't realize that Walmart don't sell mulch this time of year. I didn't find any mulch. I didn't. So I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot and see can I find some mulch um to do the front. I know y'all can see my goodies over there with my beat up. Hey Jessa. Hey Michael, how are you? What's going on? Um I found two crows. I didn't get this the what you call them, the other type of scarecrow. I got a scarecrow, the crow. Hey Angela G. And I was pleasantly surprised that they were $7.99. I know Ollie's had some. Say hey.
Hello.
You were just gonna stand there like you wasn't on camera.
I'm looking for the pencil sharpener.
Uh, ask Jayla because I think she had it earlier this morning. So I found these two. As you can see. Turn that. No, it's not. Turn the light off in there. Not the kitchen, but right there, the dining room. The dining room, Jayla. I mean Mia. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, homeboy, this is Rufus, and this is Cleophas. Rufus and Cleophas. I'll put them in the yard. I didn't buy the hay because I feel like the hay is too much money for $7 for that little bread. Rufus and Cleophas. Say hey, y'all. Y'all better speak. You talk all day long anyway. Now you're gonna sit here and act like you got gum in your mouth. Say hey. See that they disobedient children too. They don't follow directions, do it. No. Now y'all know if they talk, I'm gonna take off running, right? Okay. But yeah, Rufus and Cleophas. So I found these two. They were $7.99 each. And then I found Annabelle. No, I'm gonna use another name. Susie May. We got Susie May. What name I'm gonna give him? Oh, Clifford. Clifford and Susie May. Found these in Ollie's. This one was $5.99, and so was this one. 24-inch standing scarecrow. Found these at Ollie's. They so doggone dusty, y'all. My allergies acting up. I found these at Michael's, and I was surprised that they were $7.99 on sale. They were regular $20. You know they'd have stayed in the store if they was $20. But they on sale for $7.99. So I got 2 of the orange and 1 of this. I was being cheap. I was. Y'all ain't asked me this, but I got a haul coming up. Y'all gonna be in the store anyway. I got some little bushes from Ollie's. And I got some grass. Got a roll of grass for my front porch. 6x9. And 2 pumpkins. And I got a candle somewhere, y'all. That's sexy easy part. And I found this candle. I know Miss Pumpkin gonna go look for me. It's called Juicy Watermelon in Walmart for $3.33. Hey, cat love, how you doing? Reminds me of Michael Jackson. I know, right? Hey, Lakeitha. Hey, Gina's. Baby, you gotta come smell it. We're gonna burn this bad boy. Huh? That's what it's called, juicy watermelon. But honey, it do not smell like watermelon. This thing smell like a Jolly Rancher. Thank you, cat lover. How you doing? Child Mabel been in her own little world, honey. She have. Now, for those of you that have a writing fetish, like I do, anybody else have a writing fetish, like you like to write on paper? You like to write stuff down? I mean, seriously. Pens, sharpened pencils. Y'all need to go to Walmart and look on the clearance aisle. Baby, smell this. Oh, you got to get a whiff of that. Don't that smell good? My allergies acting up from being in Ollie's. What you say? That's all right.
Fine. I like that green.
Yeah, I haven't been able to find that one. Somebody come get him. Yeah, getting set up for October. I was able to just do a little something outside. I can't do a whole lot in my yard because we got a lot of trees and the tree leaves will cover everything up. So you gonna put that cup up in the freezer shot. He gonna drink that till it's gone. Hey Sherry, how are you? Yes, in my neighborhood. For scary yard. I love the crow. Ooh, I would be easy walking past your yard. I'm scary, Lisa. I am. I'm peeping out one eye or walk on the other side of the street. Yes, Sandra. I got several of them. I couldn't go over there today because I would have been. I had Janae with me. Cause see, when I go in Ollie's by myself, and I take all my polo sweet time. You like it too, Pat? Well, let me tell you. Go in Walmart on the clearance aisle. They have school supplies on clearance, dirt cheap. Okay. I found this sketch pad. This sketch pad, I'm gonna scan it right quick and tell you. This sketch pad was cheap. And what store did you get the scarecrows? The big ones I got from Michael's. They were $7.99 on sale. Okay. Ollie's had some for $4.99, but they were shorter. Hey Kenneth, how are you? Love the beard. Loves the spices. Yeah, I don't go in that department. I don't know. It creeps me out. The spice department. Hey Sharon, what's going on? Sharon Miss Jackson. I'm gonna scan it. Yes, please. I'm telling you. I found paper towels on the clearance rack for $5.98. I don't know what the regular price is for Bounty paper towels. The 6 rolls of Bounty paper towels. Okay. My purse, because it's not even ringing up. I think it was $2.40. I think that's what it was. I don't want to tell you no tale. If I got my receipt. But the sketch pad was $2.40. Mia and Jalen got one, was like $1 and something cent. And these things are expensive. J Bob, the one Jalen got, regular price is $14.88. Bring me your sketch pad. No, bring me Mia's. How much was yours? Wasn't it $1 and some cent? Let me see it. Okay, sketch pad. This was Jalen's. Oh, you done took the little thing out of it. But Jalen got a small one. She likes to draw faces. And hers was $1 and what, 40 cents? 49 cents. Bring me Mia's. Yeah, this one was $2.74. And this one was $6.47. This one was $6.47. Now the regular price for this bad boy is $14.88 for a sketch pad. You better never have eraser marks or nothing on these little 75 pages. Do you hear me? So they have a really good clearance sale going on. I even bought paint again. Here. Bring me the can of paint from over there. Yeah. Don't eat it all. Bring me that can of paint from over there, please. Look at you. Hey, Christine. I don't know if I said hey. Hey, Jacqueline. Y'all know when I'm running my mouth, my face be at the screen, but I promise y'all I don't be looking at nothing because I be thinking about what I'm saying. I gave her that meal. What I told you? Y'all excuse me, but my allergies is on another number. So I got a can of paint. The Color Place Interior Latex Wall and Trim Paint. I'm gonna put it on the door anyway. $4.82. Regular price. So I saved $8.02. So it was $12 and something cent for this can, but I paid $4.82 for it. And it's a burgundy color, like a wine color. This is what I'm gonna paint the front door. And then I found a small one. This one is $5.92, and this one has the paint and the primer in it, and it's the same color. So that's the color is. I'm gonna paint that on the front door, and my decorations. So that's how. I don't know. I just know when something is for me, y'all, because I went in the store and today all of these things came together without a hitch. I already had paint, but who does that when you got paint on the shelf, the same color as the decor you already found? I already had that when I went in Walmart because I went in two different Walmarts. And so I got the pillows first, and then I found the paint. I already had the trees and stuff. So it's like, when something is for you, it just all come together. As far as the living room was concerned, I knew it wasn't meant for me to look for the stuff for the living room because I found one pillow that caught my eye and couldn't find another one. And that lets me know right in there. Leave that alone. I did get it, Kim. I'll read it later, okay? And Murray, how are you? That's how I know when something is for me, seriously. Went in best friends. Oh, that's why I have tomorrow. I'm so sorry to hear that, Jacqueline. I am so sorry to hear that, Sweet Pea. My condolences to you. Hey, Tamita. Y'all, I finally found the Oda. Is how you pronounce it? Audubon. Okay, Jacqueline. Well, it's good to hear from you, Sweet Pea. Hey, Lynette. Oh, praise God, Kim. The devil is a liar. I'm here to tell you, people can put their mouth on you. They can look at you and they can judge you in so many ways because of things that I do on here that people are not I don't agree with. People say all kind of stuff to you and they want to do you harm, but baby, trust and believe. It might hurt, but God said no weapons formed against you shall prosper. And when God turned a situation around, when people are plotting and planning for your demise, and God turned that thing around and slap everybody in the mouth, boy, look at here. Yep, you start to worry, you start to get scared, but just like you said, when you stop and you think and you remember about the man above, He is faithful. That no matter what this transition is, I don't care what I got to go through. God got it. It's not an easy thing to take in. It's not an easy thing to go through. Hey, Sandra Hurt. God is so good. And I'm so glad everything turned out good for you. I am so happy. He is in, boy, I tell you. Hey, Mia. From Little Rock, Arkansas. Hey, Sug. Oh, look at y'all. Thank you, Sweet Pea. Thank you. This is our little blessing. You know, I was you know, talking to somebody and I was like, when somebody can't and celebrate with you and your blessing, they already missed theirs. Look at that. Hey, so good. Hey, baby. Let me take your picture off of that. Make me want to kiss you. Oh, sweet thing. I had shrimp fried rice and honey chicken for dinner. Galen is having kung pao chicken. Child, look here. God ain't through with any of us yet, y'all. When our time is up is when we are no longer breathing. Our body has turned cold. We have gone to sleep for a spell, okay? We have gone to sleep for a spell until that day when God come back and we rise again. But until then, he is still working. He is still working. He is still working. And we got to keep working. I ain't here trying to preach to nobody, y'all, but I'm just telling the truth. I'm encouraging myself. I am encouraging myself. Because if I keep looking and listening and focusing on stuff, I'll never be happy. But that's a lie. That is a lie. I was, I was praying and all I could hear was, don't you take hold of that. You know how you go through some stuff. I know. Look at you. What you doing on here? Hey, nephew. Oh my God. This is the first time I've seen you on here. I recognize his face. Oh my word. What's going on? Y'all recognize his face? Stiggs, how you doing? Roger. Oh my goodness. Hey Kendra Boo. Do you make triple chocolate cake? If so, I need a recipe. No, I don't. If I do, I don't make it from scratch. I buy a box. I know y'all be like, we going over here, we're gonna get us some from scratch recipes. No, ma'am. I'm 4'11", 180 pounds. And if I keep eating the way I want to eat, I'm gonna be big as Gilbert Grape. Okay, I ain't trying to have none of those issues. I'm gonna have to slow down. Okay, I'm gonna have to slow it down. So I, I'm gonna have to stop practicing. I'm gonna have to stop making all those sweets. Child, I made 2 sweet potato pies and a cake this week. Do you know that's gonna be the only thing I make? Seriously, for a minute. It's got to be at least 3 weeks. 4 weeks again before I make anything else sweet. Can't keep doing that. I used to make something sweet every week. Oh, you're welcome. If I know it's some sugar babies on here that know how to throw down. Maybe they have a recipe for you. But girl, if I keep making stuff like that, I promise you. When I went to the doctor and the lady told me everything was good, but she was like, hey, you know, don't push it. And I promise you, oh my word. Jalen and Mia, come on, Kia. Slow down. Hey, where my cookies? That was in Corey McDonald's bag.
They were in there. I don't think.
Yes, they were.
I didn't take them. Ma'am.
You just stuck me with that. Your head hard as 4 walls of concrete. And I got the jackhammer. I'm gonna crack that nut. You hear me?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Corey had them. Autumn Bush. Say hello.
You need to be puffed.
We got Afro Puff and Powder Puff.
Don't burn.
Yeah, Sharon, I'll be big as Gilbert Grape.
Ma. Hi.
Y'all know who Gilbert Grape is? Your grandbaby on the chain. Which one? Mukbang Mermaid. Hey, Southern. What's going on? Ooh, that's pretty.
Looks like a.
Look at that, y'all. That's what color the front door is gonna be. That's pretty. That's pretty. Well, give me a paper towel, please. Your son is worse than Zaria. That booger there.
Hey.
I could have put him in the headlock today for real. When I tell you he acted like Debo, he was acting like Debo. I was. Ooh, she said, Zaria. You beg to differ. G Rich. Girl, because I'm a sweetsaholic. Do y'all hear me? I love cake. I love cakes. I love pie. Not all pie. But I'm serious, y'all. I'm one of them. Hey, did y'all get my water out the car? No. Can somebody get it, please? I'll give you a quarter. Ashley, it is a good movie, but honey, I will be wide as all outside if I don't. And I'm too short for that. I'm already carrying around a load, y'all. That's why my back be hurting because I'm trying to hold my stomach up. My stomach got me bent. Ooh, child. What color is the paint? That is. I don't know. It's a oops paint. I don't know. It's a oops paint.
You ain't tired.
Huh?
You ain't tired.
Back up, please.
I'm wrapped up.
Yeah, but you look like and Jabba this.
What's that?
Janae, you walking like you pregnant.
I'm walking like I'm tired. My legs hurt.
Taylor, get my keys to go get my water, please.
You better not be pregnant.
I'm too short to carry all of this. I'm a gainer. Girl, Mia. It is something awful. Where your banana pudding in the stove? If y'all hear me make that sound, it's because my sinuses are acting up. My nose is itching. It's itching me. I've been in the dusty behind stove. See, that's what I get. I went in Michael's and I went in Ollie's today. You know, all that foliage full of dust, carpets and stuff. My eyes itching. My nose itching. So, ooh, I want to rub my nose so bad. Oh, I love sweets too, but trying to slow down and save room for the holidays so I can eat cake and pies. Angela, girl, these bad boys done talk me into cooking for Thanksgiving. Yeah, ready. They go back in that nerve. I told them I'm writing up a contract. Every last one of them gonna be on deck. Peeling potatoes, whatever it is. I bet not hear a moan or groan or I'm tired, I'm sleeping. I bet not from nobody. No matter. Lakeitha, you heard her all the way in the back, didn't you? You do that too? My son and daughter-in-law closed on their beautiful new home today. Congratulations! Woohoo! I'm next. I'm next. I'm standing in line with my pen. I'm standing in line with my ballpoint pen. Where you want me to sign? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Homeowners insurance is what? Mm-hmm. Tax papers, tax information is what? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yep. I make my first payment when? Mm-hmm. We got how many bedrooms, how many baths? Mm-hmm. The house was built in what and how many square feet? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I do what? Potential rental income in the house off the back? Okay, let me sign right here. Here, baby, here the pen. It's your turn to sign. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We got our kids. I'm gonna be crying like a baby. Uh-huh. Crying like a baby. Put that down. It's dusty, stank. I'm gonna be crying like a baby. Here, put this over there for me. Don't drop it. Put the top knot on it all the way. Make sure you put it. Yeah. Y'all remember that song? Y'all remember that song? Soon and very soon we are going to see the King. Soon and very soon we are going to sign those papers. Uh-huh. Soon and very soon we are going to close on this house. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We are going to sign the papers. Hallelujah. I know I just tore y'all ears up, but hey. Soon and very soon. Y'all remember that? That's that old school. Corey. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know you can't mess with that dusty stuff, boy. Go wash your hands. Come on. Yep. And the video y'all will get, we're live. It won't be live on Saturday night. We live in the driveway. We just pulled up and jumped out. Mm-hmm. Pulled up and jumped out. So many people are buying homes these days. Can I tell y'all something? Hey, T. Wellers.
I cut the pizza.
I think it was. I don't want to tell a lie. It's so easy to tell a lie, y'all. That's not a good thing to say. When I say tell a lie, when you ain't totally sure about the information. Okay. Hey, Alana, how you doing? Um, I believe it was Tanya Howell. She was doing one of her Saturday morning devotionals. Okay. And she was talking about people. There are people that have lived their life just waiting on God to come back, just waiting to die. It's like they were afraid to do anything, or they gave up on hopes, dreams, doing anything at all because they were just like, okay, it's just that I'm just going, it doesn't make sense for me to do anything because what if I get started with the process and then I get sick and can't go through it, you know? So it's like you just sitting here and you just waiting to die, like waiting on my turn. And when she said that, even though I've had those thoughts, but it never registered to me that that was me. That was me. I'm not gonna say that was me. That is me. Um, that's my Friday night confession. That is me. Hmm. I'm serious. When she said that, and I was like, oh my goodness, I inboxed her and to let her know, hey, thank you for that. And that we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't be afraid to try because I can't look at the fact that I'm 47 years old and I'm just wanting to live after 47 years. Now my light has come on. That is so much in this world that I can do. And at the same time, say, can I do it? Now I know that I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. But do I have the will and the determination to do it, to go through with it? I just continue to do my everyday routine as basic as I could, not having any dreams, giving up on dreams. I was a daydreamer. I would have all of these. I would have literally, it's like I would have a movie playing in my head of something that I wanted to do. I could literally sit down for hours in a quiet spot and picture myself doing certain things, going through the process. I pictured myself opening a daycare. I sat down one day, it took me 2 days from start to finish to do the research as like, okay, I gotta do this. It just was ridiculous how detailed everything was. And when I had the opportunity to go through with it and I put everything down on paper, I don't know what happened, but the wind was knocked out of my sail. What you say then is you ready for that thing to be over with. It doesn't matter what. Thank you, Alicia. And my daughter-in-law. I'm gonna let it go right there. Driving me nuts. You too, Kia. So um it was amazing. When I tell you to see things about yourself that you didn't know were there, oh, excuse me, is amazing. It's not an easy pill to swallow, but it's necessary. It's necessary. You know, uh, I've been called everything but a child of God. I've been called wicked. I've been called vindictive. I've been called everything but a child of God. And at one point in my life, I used to receive those name callings. But I'm working to better me. I don't care what nobody see. I don't care if you don't think I'm holy enough. I don't care if you think I'm mean, hateful, nasty, whatever. I'm always a work in progress. But I tell you this from the bottom of my heart with my true feelings. I don't wish no bad on nobody. I don't. Because suffering in this world is something people can tell you about, but until you go through it, until you have had to walk with both feet glued in those shoes, you won't know. And so I haven't suffered in the ways that some other people have suffered, but I've gone through some things. And I've had people tell me, I don't see how you made it through that. I wouldn't have put up with that. We're going to all have to learn to stop saying what we won't do. Okay? Until you are in those shoes, you just ask the Lord to help you to make it through whatever it is and give you the understanding of the situation outside of your feelings. Being able to acknowledge and accept flaws. Flaws is the first step. That's right. I don't understand how people move. This time I'm gonna be the first one to put a box on the truck. Dina say, honey. I'm saving my energy for that. Hey, Carnita. Dina is so serious. She was like, we will not hold up this process, okay? Don't worry about vacuuming. Hey, Dion. They don't have to vacuum. They don't have to do nothing. I will do it all by myself. Y'all just go ahead and get going, okay? Hey, Audrey. Y'all, I do not like having a stopped up nose. But doesn't it feel like it's a part of our depression? Because I want answer me too. Yeah, it do. It do. I promise you. Have you ever sat back and rehearsed a situation or a conversation that was hurtful, word for word in your head? I got your pictures, if that's what you're talking about. I sent you a message back. Even the ones you sent me, I answered you back on Messenger. Mm, mm, mm. I'm serious, y'all. I think about being afraid, living afraid. That was me, living afraid. Mm, mm. But living afraid is not living. Because when you're afraid, you won't do nothing. Try to stay in a safe zone. I'm so serious. You're trying to stay in a safe zone. And that's not easy to admit. hmm Thank you, Audrey. How are you this evening? Y'all, excuse me. Mm. I see my face swelling up. Y'all see, I don't know if y'all can tell, but all of this right in here puffing on both sides of my nose. Cross there, all of that's, look at him. Mm. Y'all ever eat them oatmeal raisin cookies from Walmart? I mean, McDonald's. Where P&Q? You sent me a text message. Stopped up on one side. I was having problems with my phone. Try it again. We just got it straight. Okay, obviously I'm tired, honey. I'm going home. Let's have a whole seat. You think about the hurt thing. Thank God for having them. Look, have you ever found yourself somebody did something to hurt you? I'm gonna talk about me, but because you don't like confrontation, you didn't say anything. You know, and then afterwards you have a whole conversation in your head because you're sitting there, you rehearsing that hurt. Then you start to have a conversation in your head that you didn't say to that person. You know, I can, in, let me see, Leandra Johnson. What's the name of that song she sang with? I can't think of the name of it. She was in, is it called Jesus? The song called Jesus. No, the one called Jesus. She when she say the law arrested me, arrested and for my business. Can't really touch. I just stop. What you just said has touched me. I'm going to finish my app. 501c3 to start my business. Charmaine. Girl, I'm gonna see if I can show you this without showing. Hopefully, it won't have any personal information on it, but I got my booklet. I went so far with my business. This is my tax booklet, where you have to pay your taxes, this, that, and the other. I went so far. It's 3 more licenses that I have to get, and I quit. I did. I just quit. I got paid for everything else. Got the name, all of that. I don't have a logo yet. Um, but it's registered with the state, everything. And honey, but I'm gonna finish. Hey Stephanie, when I both, we're gonna finish. Mm-hmm. Mm, mm, mm. Lord, I thank you. There's so much that we go through. I think I'm gonna stop doing these lives for a while. I think I'm gonna stop doing it for a while. I know I missed I know that noise might be irritating y'all, but I can't help it, y'all. That's my way to keep my nasal passage scratched and my nose open. Once I read my mind, I mean, don't speak on it because you don't like it. And you beat yourself up how you so should have handled it. You know what? I've learned just because I have a conversation in my head of how I should have handled it, don't mean that it was meant to be handled that way. Okay. So it was good. Oh, what I was trying to say is that song about what should say, is it the law arrested me or the Lord arrested me? It's one of them. Have you ever been in a situation that you were so hurt? And it's like, you know how when people get arrested, their hands are pulled behind their back and they can't do nothing. You ever been like that in a situation where you just felt like it was nothing you could do? You couldn't even get angry. No words could come out your mouth. You couldn't raise your hand to smack nobody. Seriously, you ever felt like that? You have a good night too, Sweet Pea, and thank you for joining us. You can start again. I have a hard time in school, but she just wrote a book. Come on. Hey, Arsenio. I have had times like that. I have. I have had times like that when I just was like, I couldn't respond no kind of way. So just imagine the power that you have. What do the words say about being able to control your tongue? Mm-hmm. I know, right? That's just like when God used your enemy to bless you. They don't even like you. They don't want to see you prosper, but God showed used them to do it. Oh boy, and it's like after God used them to bless you, their whole attitude changed. It's kind of like they're right back to the way they were. Mm-hmm. That's that. Oh my gosh. I this week I was talking, or was it last week I was talking to y'all about, you know, my mouth and not try in a video, not trying to act like a donkey, about this situation about the house. And I just kept feeling like, even though part of me was frustrated, it's just like you just gotta wait. It's a waiting period. It's like I know that this is something different. God gonna take care of it. He got this. Like it's God gotta be doing something. I don't know if I'm being tested or if I don't know what, to see if I'm gonna be patient, to see how am I gonna respond. Am I gonna let my thoughts, my words of how I feel like the situation should go take over me that will cause me to miss a blessing? Or am I going to continue to thank God? I ran across something today, not today, earlier this week. It said, but I ended up telling somebody about it today. Um, or was that yesterday? I think that was yesterday. It said about complaining. And we know what the Bible, we know we're not supposed, I won't complain. We're quick to sing the song, but sometimes we do complain and we feel justified in doing so. And it was just a casual little thing. Say the next time you get ready to complain, just start praising God. And I was like, duh, like my light, not my light didn't come on, but it was just like you realize that's something that you haven't done. Not that you've never done it, but That's with me. Like, wow. Oh my goodness. That was me. Mm-hmm. Hey, B. Adams. Come on, the light bulb moment. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Shannon. Pretty lady. A man that cannot hold his peace, cannot leave his city, cannot take the city. Look, Keitha. So you just imagine of all the times, how, for those of you that's willing to be honest and ain't afraid to type and say amen or that's me, you know, how many times in a situation did you hold your peace? Did you control your tongue? Hey, Keisha, doing fine. How are you? Hey, Desiree. 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 Desi. I know a lot of people don't like you shortening their names, but hey, Silver. Ugh, I just had to take my foot in that dusty behind stove. It started when I got in Michael's. I promise you. I don't know what I got in hold to, but it got up in my nose and it has not let me go. You have lots of time. Okay. You realize that you shouldn't complain because God had to remind you that you are blessed and you got more than the next person. Oh, you know, I found myself talking to somebody recently, and you know how you be talking about something, or you have a conversation about something that you purchased, and I had a moment of you shouldn't say that. Like I felt a conviction, say that, or guilt, or shame, or not shame, but guilt, or I don't even know how to put it. Of like, I hope I didn't come across as though I was bragging. You know what I mean? Because I am not an intentional braggadocious kind of person. I do not forget where I have been. I'm not going to say where I come from because I grew up in a house, a home with a family, not my mother and father, but my adopted mother and father. And I did not want for nothing. Okay. So when I say I didn't forget where I have been because I left comfort to be uncomfortable, to be unsure, to have not enough. And at the time, I was glad to do it. Isn't that strange and unusual? When you leave comfort, when you leave surety, when you leave all that you've known and could have had and stayed there and enter into something where you know not. Didn't have job the first, didn't have any real life experience under my belt because I was still wet behind the ears, okay? we must know that God will not send us out alone. He said that He will be with us. And you know what? Don't think about that sometimes. There's a time to be silent, a time to speak. Sure enough, I was there and I was complaining about where I live and whom God has me to be placed to allow God to use me to help families and strangers that I don't know and minister to them that don't like me. 26 years, my first marriage. I have 6 years my engagement. Okay, listen, I was watching Christmas movies the other day. Baby, when I tell you, who was that? Amazon had Christmas movies on back to back. Amazon Prime Video. Right now, I pray for hubby has early stage of dementia. It's hard to keep. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I have no words, Vicky, but I just say thank you, Lord, because a lot of us have not have had to enter into that walk right there. I can't say I know how you feel, but I understand. And most of all, I know God knows and He understands. You know, it took me certain times we're talking about certain things and you mention something and it reminds me of a gospel song. And so when I said I understand, hey Lavelle, how you doing, boo? It brings me to that song by Smoking Norfolk. I understand, you know. Um, and there's so much in that song that just speaks to you right in the moment of what you're going through. Good night, Beverly. Thank you for joining us. Good night, Charmaine. We love you back, sweet pea. Yes, he did, Crystal. He kept me in. And when I tell you, I went through some stupid stuff. I'm so serious. Some stupid stuff. I went through some, I can't say it was unnecessary. Because all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to His purpose. Because I live, let me tell you, I feel like there are seasons that you live. You ever felt like I lived in a season of I lived and didn't want for anything. The first time I started to experience lack, things changed, was when I was in middle school, when my mom lost her job. So here's now I'm, 13, 14 years old. And it was the first time that no was put before me or not knowing. You get what I'm saying? Not knowing when, where, what, why, any of that. Not that we lost our home or anything like that, because it wasn't that. But it was can't go shopping every Friday. You get what I'm saying? Material things. Um, didn't know if I was going to be able to go to grad night, because in middle school for us, we still had grad night, but it was middle school. Um, didn't couldn't do certain activities because, and I was afraid to ask to do any things because I knew what it meant to lose your job. You know, I knew what that meant because I saw how some things changed. I saw how we weren't going shopping every Friday like we used to. So for me, I didn't feel like I could ask to do a lot of things because I saw that quit. You get what I'm saying? So when I say from where I come from, I knew where I came from, but some of the things that I went through, and it was by my own choice. And I promise you, I didn't know what I was getting into. And at the time, it felt good, because of who I was with, and because I was on my own and able to do what I want to do. Hey, Regina. Hey, Linda. Hey, Crystal Campbell. Vicky, where is Miss Vicky? Oh, there she is. Good night, Kim Toy Kinsel. Hey, Linda. Regina. So when I say, like I said, it's the places that I've been. Being, when I say uneducated, I graduated high school um, and had only had one job, but two jobs in my life at that point, cleaning rooms and working retail. Only had two jobs in my life. And I took, when I went to search for a job as an adult and took a retail job, had no benefits, nothing, but God kept me. I remember, that's how come I remember having to worry about who was going to watch my kids while I go to work. And if I couldn't work, how are we going to get these bills paid? I remember all of that. When we stepped out of that comfort zone years later, stepped out of that comfort zone and began to live, making stupid decisions. Oh, I did, because I didn't know no better. I didn't know, I wasn't mature enough. It's not about common sense, but just like when you've seen things done a certain way and you begin to follow those same trends, you know, and you thinking that it's working, but then it's like you're causing more problems to yourself. This was crazy. I know where I have gone, and I know now how I made it through. It had nothing to do with not a man on earth made a way. He may have used people in along the line. But boy, I tell you, the past helps us to be who we are. And you know what, Linda Mack? Sometimes I have had the habit of dwelling on the past hurts and not growing from my past. You know what I mean? Not using my past or the hurts as fuel to move forward. I was one of those, just like a pig in a puddle of mud, waddled there because I perceived the negative that I wasn't gonna be no better. That I was just, it was just me. I was a screw up. I was a mistake, you know, and because I didn't know who I was and who I belonged to. And now I am struggling as an adult, a real grown woman, to mature. Some days I sit and I still feel like I'm 17 years old, y'all, and that's hard to say. And I'm saying it in front of 131 people. Because sometimes your mentality, your, I don't even know how to put it. I don't I don't feel like I'm 17, but it's like sometimes I can still feel the hurt from when I was 17, if that makes sense. I'm trying to put my words together. Hey, Tricia, and being able to move forward. And I truly feel like I've just stayed in the past for so long. And now I'm ready to come out. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that it's going to take God to help me to come out and be a better person. I am learning that I can't live by nobody else's standards. I can't. Because if you listen that man tell you how you should be, you'll always be confused. Because every 5 minutes, somebody gonna tell you, oh, you should do this, or you should do that, or you ain't this, or you ain't that. We got one God, one Lord and Savior. He's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, all in one. And if you listen like I did, and every negative thing that was said directly to me, because I felt like people knew what they were talking about. You know, when you're growing up, you're not able to talk back to adults. And when adults tell you something, you listen, okay? And I did. And I didn't, I had thoughts and I had opinions, but I buried them, you know? And so, like I said, just live. I was just existing. I wasn't living. I was existing. Come on, Jeremiah 29:11, one of my favorites. hmm I was just existing. And now I'm ready to live if it's God's will. I am. I can't say that my fear is totally gone, but oh my word, child, living is necessary. You ever sit back and think about, I wonder what God is thinking about me right now? Seriously. Mm. I wonder what is he thinking right about now. So you have that a little bit of that childlike mentality. I truly thank God that he knows me, that he has a plan for my life. Okay? We have to close out everything. Like I heard Osteen say today, I am God's favorite and he loves me. Okay? Take you back to that old song. Yes, Jesus loves me. How do you know? For the Bible's told me so. Okay? I turned 59 and there were many ugly things said to me, but God gave me the strength to step out some 10 years ago. So I understand. Yes. Oh, my word. Even recently, under my videos, I've been getting, you know, just negative stuff because I'm not Christian enough, or I don't, I don't treat people the way other people think I should treat them, or treat other people. Like I say, I'm not God. I don't have a heaven or hell to send nobody to. All I can do is what He tell me to do. And He said that one of those things that means the most is to love. Have any every gift and talent in the world, but if you don't have love, you have nothing. If you don't know how to love somebody, if you don't have love, you have nothing. He didn't say if you have discernment, which is something that we need to have. He said if you don't have love. He didn't say uh speaking in tongues. He said if you don't have love. He didn't say if you know every scripture in the Bible. He said if you don't have love. LOVE, a 4-letter word. Love. It's so much. He didn't say all. He said if you don't have love, you have nothing. We do have to know who we are and who we belong to. And I didn't. And I'm learning. And I'm having to renew my mind, uh, encourage myself in that. Okay. I have to encourage myself in that I did not belong to David and Yvonne. They were a vessel used just like you use a bus to transport people from point A to point B. And at some point when you reach your destination, you got to get off that bus line. Okay. You got to get off that plane. You got to get off that train. Even when you're driving your own car, there's a vessel that has to take you from one place to the next. Okay. Whether you're giving instructions in it or receiving it, whether you are driving or whether you're riding on the passenger side, at some point you got to get off. That destination is over. And that's the same for every last one of our parents. Even though they are still in our lives, some of us may have never met their parents, or some of their parents are gone. It's still, even if they're gone to heaven, still there had to be an end. And everybody's end is not the same. Everybody's end is not the same. Everybody's separation point is not the same. It's not. And so um I feel like I'm starting from my day of delivery when I was 17 years old. Mm. Just by me saying that just then, I think about Corey. Um, and y'all, it every so often I'm reminded that I have new subscribers or new followers, family members, boo babies, honey buns, whatever you call yourself, that may not know what my son's journey has been. So I've been getting the messages. Risa, what happened to Corey? I don't understand. But just as though he had to go through something. And at some point, it's like Corey was frozen because we used to see him. We lived in this house with him. We watched him every day up until he was 3 years old. And it's like at a certain point, it's like he was frozen. Like his mind was wiped. Certain parts of his mind was wiped away. His attitude changed. His the way he moved, just so many things changed. It's like he was frozen at a certain point at 3 years old. Even though he's 9, it's like he's frozen there at that point of 3 years old in some ways. And so for me, I feel like that sometimes that I'm still frozen at that point of being 17. From being a 17-year-old when I delivered my first baby, when I pushed that first baby out, it's like my life changed instantly. I went from being somebody's baby to having my own baby. And it's like I had to skip a lot of things in my life that I could have gone through as a single person with no children. It was no time to be an individual me, meaning not living under somebody else's roof and living on my own with no other responsibility but myself. So I went from being somebody's responsibility to having my own responsibility. Hey Melanie, how you doing? And all I can remember is like my life is not a blur, but all I knew to do was just take the ball and run with it. I cannot tell you that I knew what to do daily, but I'm still here. Even the bad decisions that I made, God knows I made them. He knew I was going to make them. And I sat and I listened the other day at, what was I listening to? It was an old, like I say, an old Christmas movie I was watching. And what's his name? James, I think it was James Stewart was in the movie, and things had gotten really bad in the company that he was running. It was a family-owned company, and something happened. He had an accident, and he found himself, sitting on the side of the road talking to a man, and the man happens to be an angel. And all he did was complain. And then he just said out loud, he wished he had never been born. And so the angel granted his wish that he had never been born. So as he began to travel on through life, all his days, he was living the life that he thought he still had. Nobody recognized him. No, it was like he was a crazy person because everything was totally different. So the angel began to tell him at some point, he said, they don't know you because you were never born. This particular building is not here because you were never born. You were there, you were not there to help this person. He ran into a man, he was homeless. And he was like, but he's the pharmacist. He said, no, he's not the pharmacist. He spent time in prison because you were not there to help him at a certain point in his life that kept him from making a wrong decision, that kept him out of prison. And it hit me that no matter what we may be facing, we may be down right now about something in our life, wrong decisions that we've made. But without you being here, a lot of people would not be here. A lot of things will not be the way that they are because we all play a role in this life to help somebody to get from point A to point B. Welcome back, Mila. Hey, Linda. Every time the bell rings, that angel gets. Yes, yes, Melanie. Oh my goodness, that's one of my. I've sat and I watched movie after movie the other day. And that is true for each and every one of us. For those like me, myself, who sit with my head hung low on many days about the decisions that I wanted to make and didn't make the right decision. You ever knew something and then when the situation comes, you don't make the right decision? And then you be like, oh, I, I know I was supposed to handle this differently, but I couldn't. Why couldn't I handle that differently? Why? What's wrong? You know what I mean? And it takes me back to, it's like I'm telling y'all how my days have been going. These are thoughts and experiences that I've been having. And it takes me back to um, I sat and I listened at somebody preach. I don't know if Pat is still on here. She may not be, but I believe it was Pat. She posted she was in church and the pastor was preaching. He was done something in your life. Are we still here, y'all? Because my camera tried to go out for a minute. My internet was acting up. But Pat had Pat had can y'all say me if we still here? I guess not. Oh, oh, there it is. Okay. I was getting ready to click the button. Whew. I was getting ready to click the button. I was not seeing any comments. Ooh, there she is. There's Pat. I was watching Pat's church service. Hey, Budget Madam, how you doing? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, I'm echoing. I hit my phone. Y'all have to excuse me. Like I said, my sinuses are swollen and acting up. And I'm trying to, I can't scratch the inside of my nose. So that's how I'm doing. Hey, Starla. I had to make sure I am still subscribed to Budget Matter. We had 3 nights of glorious word of God from that young man. Oh my goodness. It was, I'm trying to remember a little bit of what he said. But when he got to the part where he was talking about the same God that sent you or knew that you had to enter into a situation is the same God that hardened Pharaoh's heart. The same God that told you to do something is the same God. Just like he sent Moses to tell him something. Tell Pharaoh to let my people go. But God already knew that once Moses got there, Pharaoh wasn't going to listen. So it takes me back to a situation in my life when I kept hearing, if you have an ought with somebody, with your brother or sister, you have to make it right. And I tried my best to do that, but God already knew that that was not going to work. And at that point, I had to make a decision on how to handle that. And I say I did okay. I might not have done all that God wanted me to do, but I feel like I did okay. I left that alone. I was not going to keep trying to push the issue about it. Been there, done that, done with it, you know? And I don't know, even when you went to somebody to say, hey, I need your help, and that person turned you away, knowing that they had every means to do whatever it is that you needed them to do. You got to know the same God that hardened Pharaoh's heart is the same God that allowed you to ask that person for help, knowing that they were going to say no. It's not to hurt your feelings intentionally, but because that happened, he's going to get the glory. He wants us to see that man's hands are tied, but I need you to trust me through all the no's, the what ifs, the maybes, and the possible yes. That you're trying your best to hold on to that little bit of faith that you have that God is going to answer. That even when you hold on and you keep confessing in your mouth that this is going to be so, and it still don't go your way, are you still going to trust me? Are you still going to trust me? That is a hard pill to swallow. I think about being a dream. I say I'm a dreamer. I've had so many ideas that I've given up on, and there were several that I pushed through and I did it. I remember when I was working in childcare and I had to, every so often you have to be recertified. You have to take classes to keep your certification going. Just like a teacher has to go back to school every so often to take certain classes, we had to do the same thing. And because I never felt like I was smart, I struggled in school. It was so hard for me to comprehend stuff, y'all, that was another reason why I stayed silent. because I felt like if I be quiet, that I would just disappear into the background because I didn't know how to tell people what I was feeling and what I didn't understand. And it was embarrassing. And then, teachers will call you out, this, that, and the other, and not even pay attention to the fact that her body language is saying something is wrong. How many times have we, it's been in our body language, but people just overlooked that and just, you know, made it into what they wanted it to be. You know, I remember that just like it was yesterday. I used to do the same in home daycare. We used to have to take those classes as a refresher course. And I was scared stiffless of going back to school because I knew how I struggled in school and I was so ready to get out. I didn't want to feel like a dummy. I didn't want to, I had all these preconceived notions of what it would be like. And I was never sure. I was always unsure and unsettled about so much stuff. But what I carried down inside of me, man can't give me. I'm here to tell you, it's so much that was inside of me. And I was doing these things and didn't know that I was doing it. Once I got into that class and we had observations that had to be done. So our teacher would have to come to the center where we work to observe us in our classroom settings. And so my teacher used to come and observe me. And me, little old behind the scenes me, where I always desired to be comfortable at is behind the scenes. If I could just cower down in the back in the shadows, people would know I was there, but I was so used to being overlooked, y'all, that was my comfort zone, to be overlooked. Until she started coming. And I had to be center, front stage, center mass. It was uncomfortable for me. I was shaking in my boots. And I literally had to tune people out and just be me. When I overthought the situation is when everything went haywire. This is confirmation for me right now. That's right, Sandra. And she came one day and didn't tell me she was coming. So, and that was the day that she was amazed. And she told me so the day that I graduated, when I finished that class with my CDA license or my CDA certificate or certification. We were at the college and it was graduation time. And she called me up, called each person. It was probably about 25, 30 people in the classroom. And I was shaking in my boots. I've told this story before. And the things that she said about me touched me. And I literally was looking around like, who, me? Because I had this thing about me that I know God gave me. It's a gift to be able to do some stuff and don't know the name of it. You get what? I literally did not know that it's so many things in their curriculum that I was already doing and that it had a title to it. I was just going, and I didn't have any training in that. I didn't. I didn't have any training in that. The only thing I had training in was we had to take a certain amount of hours for certain things, you know. Yes, Lakeitha, but it was a pastor. She said it up there in the comments a little while ago. She said it was a 3-day visitation from this pastor. It wasn't her pastor, but they had a pastor to come and visit them for 3 days. And I don't know if this was the last day that I heard him or I watched his broadcast, but that I'm telling you, he said he was talking about Pharaoh. And he's the same God that told you to go is the same God that said no. I just paraphrase that because the same God that told Moses to go and tell Pharaoh to let my people go is the same God that hardened his heart for him to say no and won't do it. And so, can you imagine? Moses had to walk back. He had to go back and feel like he was defeated. Here I am coming with all of this, and he still said no. But God told him he's going to say no. But you look at it, he had to show himself. God had to show himself in so many ways to those people for them to believe. And how many times do God show himself to us in a no situation? Because every time it say yes, it's easy peasy, breezy. But in a no situation, when God show himself in a no situation, everything that he told them that was going to happen, it came out of man's mouth, but it was from God that came out of man's mouth. So they're looking at the physical man and not who's giving the man the word to give to them. So when they don't listen, following somebody else, God had to show himself. All the water turned to blood. What was it? The firstborn children. All of this stuff happened. Moses had to tell them, this is what's going to happen because of your disobedience. And until they got to the point where they was like, okay, Pharaoh, look, it's got to be some truth to this thing here. Everything that he said is going to happen has happened. And then he had to show you, oh my goodness. Thank you, Lord. We may not understand, but God is going to get the glory. He's going to show himself to you to where no man, no devil in hell can tell you that it is not God. Okay? There's not a devil or a man here on earth or in hell that can tell you that God did not do it. I was talking to Miss Punk, and I think I just told Miss Punk her ears up the other day. I don't even know how we got on the subject, but I was telling her about Jalen, about all of the different events that led. I just see God's work. I just see God's work. I just see God's work. When I tell you, seeing how I passed by this car lot for 6 months. See, when 6 months, looking at this particular van, it was like, yeah, but I don't want that. See, that's when you take the limits off of God. He'll bring you a blessing in his way. Sometimes God will give you the desires of your heart in the way that you ask, but sometimes he have better for you. I could have missed my blessing if I paid attention to the physical and not the spiritual. And when I say the physical and not the spiritual, if I kept looking at that white van, knowing that and didn't know that there were all kind of blessings attached to this van. Nah, I don't want the white van, and left it there. But if I hadn't said, just went with it. Okay, Lord. When it come to you like that, it was time. The time was now. And like I told her, it was just within 2 hours from start to finish, I had the car that I always wanted. It wasn't brand spanking new, but it was brand spanking new. There wasn't a blemish. It was no dirty carpet. The radio, everything worked like it was off the showroom floor. And what got me is, and it may just be words. People may be, oh, that's nothing. I see it as something. Anything God do for me is something, honey. He put that one car that I wanted, and I kept looking in the newspaper, and I said, I knew that I could not afford it at $40,000. Mm-mm. I didn't even make $40,000 a year, period. But God gave me the desire of my heart. He gave me the van that I wanted, even in the color that I didn't want, but it was a blessing. I looked at that white van, trimmed in gold. All I could see is the white road trimmed in gold. I don't know. That's just me. Just like a dove, a white dove with a gold ribbon around his neck. You know, God says, I am that I am. Tell them I am that I am. Okay. Hey, T. Risa, when I tell you, me and Galen was riding and looking at each other, we in this car riding. Literally, we went from having one car to having two cars. On the little salary, looking in man's eyes, little salary. I never forget going to an appointment and I had to take my check stubs to the Social Security office. And that man looked at me and he was like, "What the rest of your check stubs at?" He had this calculator, y'all. He was sitting there, he was just typing up. And I was sitting there rubbing my hands. I don't know. Stuff like that, dealing with finances and all that, this stuff gave me the willies. But I was sitting there just rubbing and I was trying to relax because there was nothing to talk about. He was quiet. He wasn't asking no questions. And I'm just sitting there looking around all the paper and the desk and all this stuff. And I kept encouraging myself, don't panic, don't worry. It is all going to be all right. You know, the baby is going to be all right. Because it hit me when that lady asked me, is Corey's condition terminal? And I had never thought about it that way. And I was like, I'm sitting there boo hoo 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 and this lady I was distraught. I was like, I had the ugly cry going on. And she went and had to find a box of tissue and bring it to me. She just sat there and let me get myself together. And here I am sitting before this man, and he just like, where the rest of it? He said, is that all you make? And he say, how in the world do you do it? I say, by the grace of God, I'm telling you. That's all that I make. If you could have seen that man's face, he was bewildered. Okay. He was dumbfounded. He was shocked. He was mortified. He was like, that's all. How do you make it? By the grace of God. I'm telling you. We had no phone. We had no cable, but we were happy. My kids used to get out there and play. They used to play and they talked to each other. That's one thing I can tell y'all. Ashley, Darren, and Janae talked to each other. They played, they enjoyed life together. Darian had his own room and the girls had their room. And they played together. They found things to do together. They made movies together. They did skits together. They wrote plays together. You know, they would get out there in the yard and do all kind of stuff. They did it together. I remember we stayed in the house not far from here. And even though they had friends in the neighborhood, it was there. I never forget we had it was a rainstorm. I think it was during hurricane season, and the power went out. The entire street. Um was it the entire street? Yeah. And the lights was off. And I never forget. We had all the windows and doors open. And their little neighbor, Danny, came over. And um their little neighbor Danny came over. And a friend. Oh, what's my lights? I think my lights was off. It was out of the I don't know what it was. But he came and he sat in that house with us. They laughed, they played games, they talked. They sat out on the porch. He didn't have to do that. I think on further down the street, they had power, but from a certain point on back this way, we didn't have power. And that's a friend. Can sit with you in the dark when he got a whole house to go home to and be in comfort. It's things like that. Just like, but even when he set out to take the firstborn out of each family, he didn't consider itself being of flesh. He had a son. Come on. Hey, Nikki. How you doing? Who was that?
Hey, Ma. I'm mad. I dropped my pencil, and now I can't use it. I get another one.
Yolanda Lee. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. It may not feel like it, but it's gonna be all right. Hey, Linda Mac. It may not feel like it, but it's gonna be all right. Good night, Melanie. Thank you for joining us. It's gonna be all right. Yes, it is. Oh God, I think every last one of us in here has some kind of testimony that we could give you. How we were in a situation and how God brought us through it. We may not have been able to see how God was working, but in the end, sometimes you can look back and see all of the things that happened and how it was all intentional. Intentional. I feel like some things happen in my life for God to get my attention or to show me who to trust, who to talk to, who to lean on, who to rely on, and to put my heart and soul and trust in Him and Him only. That man can do nothing for me. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but that if God don't allow, if He has not ordained for some people to be a part of your blessing, it is not going to happen. And this is why it is true. You got to take hold of it. His thoughts are not our thoughts, and the way that He do things is not the way we do things. Until you get to where you can surrender, let go, and let God. And that is not easy because we feel like we know what we want to happen and how it should happen. Because we don't want to hurt, we don't want to feel pain, we don't want discouragement, we don't want negativity, we want everything to flow just like we want. But through the process, of all your hurt, your pain, your confusion, your disappointments. Glory is going to be given to God. He's going to work it out. He's going to add and he's going to take away. He's going to add to you and he's going to take away. He's going to draw you closer, even though you feel further away. It is working. Hey, Sissy Esther. Sometimes I want to talk to God. Let me know He is here. He is. He is. I know you feel alone. A lot of us do sometimes. I went through a stage recently. I was laying in my bed this morning. There used to be a time, y'all, I promise you, I felt like I had strayed so far away from God because I could not hear him. He was not answering in the way that I wanted him to. And like when I asked him to say certain, God speak to me, I was not getting anything. Because I was getting something, but I wasn't getting something. I was looking for this type of voice. I was looking for it to say this and the other. But if I keep pressing into his word, he speaks to me. Talking to him in my own way, because everybody's conversation is not going to be the same. Everybody's not going to get the same words. Everybody's not going to get the same conversation. But sometimes, when you know his word, there are other words that need to be spoken. What's a mask? Here's on the mask. What's your problem? Oh, okay, good. Hey, I'm a nigga. Mm-hmm. Fail. I don't know. Sister said, what we gonna do with Biscuit? I don't know. And she smacked. Hey, Michelle. And she's smacking in my head. Did y'all hear? I ain't even know. I was like, you hot. Close up, Biscuit. Oh, hell. Ain't going anywhere. I got you to the side now. Right. You know, the burn my mouth. Oh, my word. Oh, my goodness. pizza and hot wings. Oh my goodness. I bought some hot chicken, some chicken strips, chicken tenders, some I guess God said, y'all come out of that pity party. Y'all come out there something that sinking sand over there. It's time to laugh. Because he has already taken care. I had to get that cord to my mask on. Huh? You put my mask on. He what? He took my mask off. He like to feel it. No, he did that quick. It just must have came off in one sheet. Yeah, it's already hanging off. Look, now she look different. She don't look like a glowworm now. Not a glowworm. She looked like a glowworm for a minute there. You got some ice? We got a whole body size bag of ice in the freezer. Come fill mine up. Fill me up till I overflow. I wanna run over. I wanna run over. Fill me up till I overflow. I don't know all the words, y'all. I guess that's all we need to know. Just say, fill me up, Lord. Fill me up till I overflow. We were low. And she over there living her best life with that pizza. First, Mia come through and drop her pizza. She come, I'm so get you with her piece. Her. She dropped her pizza. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Nothing is scripture, okay? God knew we needed a laugh, a distraction. Come on. Do you not know that your steps are ordered? Do you not know that God knows your beginning and your and your end? Speaking of the midget. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Y'all have got to go see Biscuit haul video. Sorry. It wasn't nothing hazy. Always up. Y'all have got to go see Biscuit haul video. 20 G's. My baby's at 1.64 thousand subscribers. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank you all. She say Walmart haul with Gwen. Oh my word. Hey Chrissy Boo. How you been? Mm, mm, mm. Oh my gosh. I know she is, Nikki, that the whole house is like that. Her, Mia. I got a child, I don't know. Close the door, Janae. Close the door and turn the light off. Look at Bird Boy. Bird Boy. But hey, Bubba, Duke man, where your shirt?
Play with the little baby.
How you doing, Alana?
Maybe, maybe
Oh,
Mama,
yes, baby.
how is never fun.
Yes. Okay. Sometimes we all need a good-hearted person to talk. That's right. That's right. We do. Yes, we do. Mm-hmm. Yes, Lord. So I guess there's nothing else to be said. We gonna end this with a laugh. I hope you guys continue to stay in faith. Yolanda Lee, he knows your name, boo. He knows your name, and everything that concerns you concerns him. Even though you feel like you're alone, he is always with you. You can tap into him anytime you get ready. Find yourself, put yourself in him, in his word. Turn on some gospel music, even if it make you cry, honey. Open up and let him come right on in. I'm serious. Yes, thank you. Gwen, they say good night. Good night. Oh goodness. I know what we're going through, y'all, but God is so good. And sometimes in the middle of confusion and in the middle of the storm, we don't see because our eyes are focused on the wrong part of the problem. You know, when you solve any type of problem, there's different pieces to it. When you have a math problem, okay, you got different parts of that problem. And then when it gets to that equal sign, there's a result that has to come. What is it called? What are the parts of the math problem called, y'all? I'm drawing a blank of the equation. You got that first number, you got the what is it, the plus sign, negative sign, whatever. Then you got the next number, then you got the equal sign, then you got your answer. Good night, everybody. So there's always different parts of the problem. We know that when you look at 2 plus 2 equals, we know that there's an expected answer. Okay? There's an expected answer. Even when you got 0 plus 0, there's an expected answer. Even when you have a number and you don't have a number, equals, and then you have a number, you know that there's a part of that problem that is missing. So even in that equation, you got different parts that belong there. In your life, there are different parts. You got this, this, and that. There's always an expected answer. I don't care. It's certain numbers you put together to get certain things or a certain answer. Okay. You can't, 1 plus 1 is not going to equal 8. Okay. So we know that there are different numbers that you have to put in there to fill in the blank that's going to give you that particular answer. It's all a process of elimination. So to get the answer that you need, there is a process. And through that process, God is going to give and he's going to take away. He's going to add something. He's going to take something away. Girl, cowboy boom. That new math is the devil. Okay? It is. Y'all go to racetrack. This video is not sponsored by racetrack. But honey, you can go get you a big old cup of ice from racetrack, child. 39 cents. Keep it moving. That crushed ice. And if you get somebody that's real nice to you, then you don't pay. Hey, it's all good. All things work together for you. It's gonna work out. You may not be able to see it. You may have to cry sometime. You may even have to shut up sometime. You may even have to sit by yourself and time out sometimes. hmm Sometimes it's good to be alone because then can have your undivided attention. When He can get your undivided attention, baby, hopefully you pay attention enough, or we pay attention enough that we allow ourselves to listen to Him. hmm All right, y'all. To God we give glory tonight because it is done. It is so and so it is. It's been a rough week filled with crying, honey. Let those tears flow. Let them flow. Let them flow. It's a cleansing process. One and one makes two. Okay? Let them flow. I was thinking about you. See, that's another thing when somebody be on your mind, you need to take heed to it because um, you were on my mind. Was it yesterday? I believe it was yesterday. hmm No, it's not. Blood is not thicker than a piece of mind, honey. No, ma'am. Blood can be thinned out. Okay. It leaves a stain. Sometimes it's hard to get out. But baby, the blood from the right person always works. The blood from the right one covers. Okay? Okay. Hey, the blood of Jesus always works. Love, peace, and many blessings to you guys. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. And I look forward to chatting with you guys again. It's fill me with just a little more Jesus Friday. Let him fill you up till you overflow. Then you pay it forward by singing.